Hi everyone, welcome back to another video, and if you're new here, hello, my name is Choua, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my beauty essentials. And if you have been following along the entire year, you'll know that I have been very explorative with makeup and trying different products. But even with my purchases this year and all the new things I'm bringing to my collections, I have essentials that I have to have now in my collection, whether it's makeup, beauty, hair care, all of that. So I'm gonna go through the essentials that I use very often. A lot of these are just what I currently am using right now. They're not necessarily my holy grail actual like brand product or anything like that. I just wanted to show y'all what I am using right now so that you have an idea of like the kinds of products I am using. But essentially these are like the categories or like the types of products that I keep in my routine because they are a big part of my morning and nighttime routine, and they are just holy grail essentials where I feel weird without having them in my collection. So let's get started, and I'm going to talk about my hair care essentials first. One thing that I have to have in my hair care routine now is a leave-in conditioner. This is the one by Verb. This is their Hydrate Leave-In Conditioner. This is supposed to detangle, defrizz, and condition your hair, and I actually really like this product. I put it on right after I am done with my shower, and it really does help condition my hair and detangle my hair. My hair is a lot thicker, and it does get frizzy when it does like get air dried, so this really does help with it. And ever since I started using a leave-in conditioner like about 5 years ago, it has been really weird to like not have it a part of my hair care routine, just because I can tell the difference with my hair. It gets more tangled, it feels drier. I feel like I get split ends a little bit quicker. So having a leave-in conditioner really does help me with my hair. And a newer product that I have been trying out, especially at the start of this year, is a hair oil. And I feel like hair oil has helped with my ends greatly, just because my hair can get heavy sometimes and my hair like gets frizzy towards the end. So I have been trying to find something to tame the ends of my hair, and that's when I thought maybe trying out a hair oil will help. So I have been integrating a hair oil into my hair care routine to really tame the ends, especially on humid, rainy days where the ends just look really frailed and looks really dry and sort of like unhealthy. I would put in a hair oil. So the one that I have been using to really treat the ends of my hair and make it look more smooth and soft is this Verb Heat Protection and Moisture and Shine Hydrate Oil. I put this towards like the end of my hair care routine where my hair is still damp but it's relatively dried off, and so I will put it like right in the midsection all the way to the ends of my hair. And then sometimes like if it's the next day and my hair still feels a little frizzy, needs a little bit more conditioning, I will go ahead and put a few more pumps into the hair once it's dried. And I have been really loving this one in particular because of that. It's helped tame my hair a lot. It makes my hair feel softer, smoother, and I feel like my hairstyling is a little bit better because I have a hair oil now. And lastly, something that I have used quite a lot like sporadically in my adulthood is hair masks. And I can definitely tell the difference between just having shampoo and conditioner as a part of my hair routine versus like integrating a hair mask every now and then to really condition the hair. And so the one I am currently using is the Fakai Super Strength Repair Mask. I feel like it has really conditioned my hair. It helps makes it soft and everything. But what I have been learning is that when it comes to hair masks, I need not a specific amount, but like an appropriate amount, because there will be times where I will put too much in my hair, or like I won't rinse it out of my hair enough, and so it does cause my hair to feel really heavy. So I think at this point in my life, I do like hair masks. It is a part of my hair care routine, but I just need to find ones that is appropriate for my hair type and my lifestyle. Moving to body care, I only have two things that are essentials for me, and that is having a non-fragranced moisturizer. And I have been using the Jergens Ultra Healing Moisturizer. This is my go-to moisturizer right now. I feel like it absorbs into the skin very fast, and it still nourishes my skin. As some of y'all may know from watching my other videos, I have started to become a little bit more sensitive to fragrances, and so I have to be pretty picky when it comes to body butters and lotions. And ever since I started going on more of a non-fragrance or like a fragrance-free journey with my beauty care, I have noticed that there are certain smells that I can smell on my body that lingers too much and whatnot. So that's why I specifically say that a non-fragranced body lotion or body butter is an essential, because there has been times where I would use a fragranced lotion or body butter and it would cause me to feel nauseous. It would be a little bit too much. That's the only thing I smell, and it would give me headaches. So a fragrance-free product is an essential. And when I do want to smell good, I can put on a little bit of like my roll-on perfume, or I can layer a scented body oil on top of this body lotion in particular, because it doesn't really mess with the scents. And I feel like with the body oils that I use to make myself smell good on days that I can tolerate fragrance, this doesn't really pill. So this is my go-to essential body lotion these days. And then another thing for body care is a exfoliating sponge, or just something that exfoliates the body. And so this is the exfoliating sponge that I am currently using in my showers these days. It's not super rough to the point where it kind of causes micro cuts or anything like that. It's soft enough where it feels like a really soft sponge, but it has enough texture to just really exfoliate the surface of the skin to get rid of all that dead skin and all of that, and makes my skin feel really smooth. So this is something that I have been using in my shower. As of right now, this is probably by far my favorite exfoliating kind of shower item for my body. And now moving on to skincare, I feel like I have a lot of essentials in my skincare routine, but these are like the must-have, all the time, holy grail essential items. These are the products that I just cannot live without anymore, and it feels extremely weird and like I'm missing something when I do not have one of these. And the first one is a sunscreen. This is the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream SPF 50. This is the sunscreen that I am currently using right now. Is this my favorite go-to sunscreen? No, not really, but I just wanted to show y'all what I have been using recently. And I especially like Korean sunscreens because it doesn't pill. It kind of wears better with my makeup. It doesn't leave a weird film on my face where I feel kind of sticky and tacky, and it also doesn't leave a white cast. So Korean sunscreens are the sunscreen essentials I will always purchase and have in my skincare routine. So the next item in my skincare routine that is a essential ever since I was introduced to it, I always have to have it. This is the one thing that I will put on the face even if I do not complete a full face of skincare, and this is a aloe vera soothing gel. This is the #1 product that I will always always have in my skincare routine now. This is a very fast absorbing kind of like moisturizing product. There's no residue. I can really put this on like all over the face, my neck, my chest, my décolleté, and absorbs really fast. And so I really love this. I don't really necessarily care too much about like the actual brands of the aloe vera gels that I purchase, but I do try to get ones that are like Japanese, Korean, just because those are the ones that works best for me. I especially look for the one that has 97% aloe gel in it. There are some other aloe gels out there that have other ingredients in it, but I find that the ones that do not have all of that ingredients and most of it is just coming from aloe vera is what helps my skin the most. And then right after like the aloe vera that I put on my skin and I let it absorb for a minute, the next essential that I will put on the skin is my serums. I have multiple serums in my routine, but this is the one I brought here to show y'all. This is by Nue. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nue, N-U-E. This is their Skin Filter Serum. This is a retinol serum, so I don't put this on every single day. This one I put on the days that I shower. So I shower and like wash my hair 3 times a week. That's what's working for me. And so this is a serum that I would use during those more of like TLC days. But I do have more of a everyday serum that I use on the skin. I feel like in combination with the aloe vera gel, this kind of helps build and prep my skin for more heavier products like my moisturizers, my eye creams, and all of that. So a serum is kind of like a go-to must-have essential in my skincare routine now, because if there are days when I'm traveling or there are days where I just do not feel good and I have the energy for an extra step, it will be a serum right after my aloe gel. I don't know if this is considered a skincare item, but I consider it as a skincare item because I mainly use this like to really like care for my lips and all that. But this is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is the berry one, and I consider this as a skincare item because I don't really wear this throughout the day. I wear this like in the morning to prep my lips or at night to prep my lips before bed. So a lip mask is now a essential for my lips. And if you are like me who gets really chapped lips or who bites their lips a lot because of like anxiety and all of that, then you'll know how painful it is to really kind of peel the lips or like bite the lips and all of that. And I have been trying really hard to stop that habit, and what's been helping me is putting on a lip mask at night, because sometimes when I go to sleep at night, I tend to overthink. I tend to have a lot of thoughts wander in my mind, and that causes me to unintentionally bite my lips, you know, or suck on my lips and stuff like that. But having a lip mask on at night stops me from doing that. So a lip mask is essential now. Even though I use it every single day, every single night, there's a lot of product in here. So it's definitely one of those essential products that I know I can get through, but it's going to take me time, which is perfectly okay. This is something that I have tried fairly new this year, is to consistently apply a lip mask, and it has been helping with my lips and the health of my lips as well. So I'm sure my lips look a lot better now compared to like last year. And lastly, a skincare essential now, especially now that I'm wearing a lot more makeup a lot more often, is a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil. This is the Garnier Skin Active Erase It All Makeup Cleansing Balm. This is their vitamin C one, and I like cleansing balms. I think they are very nice to do like a double cleanse routine, and they're just very travel friendly. So I do prefer a cleansing balm over a cleansing oil. I'm still trying to get to know cleansing oils. Cleansing balms are the ones where I would go in with when I'm wearing super heavy makeup. this is what I prefer. And also when I do travel and all of that, this is what I prefer to take with me. I used to just use like makeup wipes and then go in with cleanser. And then once I'm done with cleanser, I will go in and tone or use a micellar water again to really get all the residue off. And I find that that was really harsh on my skin. I find that that was a lot of excessive steps that didn't really clean my face the way I wanted to. So once I started getting cleansing balms in my BoxyCharms, I started using them, started to realize that cleansing balms are the thing that will help me get all my makeup off, especially on days that I like to wear heavier makeup or makeup that are like waterproof and long lasting. So a cleansing balm is the essential. And then right after that, like a cleansing oil, if I don't feel like opening this up and like sticking my finger in and I just want something a little bit more accessible, I have a cleansing oil. And now we are going to talk about some makeup essentials. And the first one I'm going to talk about is a pressed powder. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch in Peach Pie. This is the pressed powder that I have been using recently to set the face, to touch up. And I would say a pressed powder is an essential for me now because I can travel with it. I can put it in my purse. It doesn't cause too much mess. For me, I feel like loose powders, I go through them so quick. Don't get me wrong, I do love my loose powders. They are sort of like an essential part of my beauty routine as well. But a pressed powder, I feel like it's a little bit more essential. Powders in general is an essential just because I don't like it when my face is tacky. I like to set the whole face, even though I do have like drier skin. I do not like my makeup moving around, so a powder is a must for me. I have discovered, especially this year, that a makeup essential for me now is a cream or liquid blush. This is the What's Up Beauty Rose Hippity Matte Liquid Blush in Us. I think that's what it is. This is a liquid blush and I really like the shade of this. I also really like the applicator. And then I have this About Face Cheek Balm. This is in Score. This is a really beautiful purple blush. The reason why I am mentioning these two formulas is because I really enjoy having a cream or liquid blush in my routine now. I feel like it helps with the longevity of my blush when I apply a cream or a liquid first. And so I don't have to build too much with powder and look too cakey, or it looks like it's like emphasizing texture on my skin. So I really like that. I also feel like the blend of creams and liquids on my skin is better. I think it's also because I do have drier skin. I feel like I have kind of like normal to dry skin, where I do tend to get a little bit oily on my T-zone, but not like combo oily skin, you know? So this kind of adds a little bit of that hydration and moisture back to the skin while still being able to apply a color to the cheeks. So cream and liquid blushes are now a essential step or essential item in my makeup routine now. And then one thing that is an essential for me now, or like it has been for quite a long time, are brow gels, and particularly clear brow gels. I don't necessarily like tinted brow gels just because it kind of looks messy on me. I don't like to clean it up. I prefer a clear gel right at the end when I'm done sculpting my eyebrows and I've shaped it and I need to set my brow hairs. I would just go in with a clear brow gel. So this is the one that I have been using currently. This is by e.l.f. This is their clear brow and lash mascara. I use both ends on my brows. I don't use it on my lashes. And they don't look clear anymore because, again, I use it as a last step on my brows. So it does pick up some of that brow powder or brow pencil product that I use in my brows. I will pick a clear gel no matter the brand versus a like highly rated tinted brow gel, just because that's my preference. So a clear brow gel is an essential part of my routine now. Another thing about my makeup routine that I have noticed that has become an essential, especially on busy days and days that I'm gonna be eating a lot, talking a lot, it is lip tints or like tinted lip balms. On days when I know I'm gonna be eating a lot, talking a lot, presenting a lot, you know, I'm not just sitting like on the couch working or watching TV, I would prefer a tinted lip or a tinted lip balm just because I can apply it throughout the day and it looks better than just reapplying a lipstick. Because for me, y'all already know, my lips are dry. And so when I do wear like a lipstick, it does tend to kind of start to dry out my lips a little bit. And when I do touch up the lips throughout the day, sometimes my lips will start to flake. It would start to look crusty. So it's just something that I would prefer. And so when I want to play it safe, I will apply a lip tint or a tinted lip balm. I have been on the lookout for a nice lip tint and tinted lip balms where I can throw on the lips regardless of whether or not I'm wearing a super dramatic look or a very professional look. And lastly, lip liners are now an essential part of my makeup routine. I am wearing this today. This is by About Face. This is Forever Flame. I have really enjoyed lip liners and it feels weird to apply a lipstick without a lip liner now. And so even when I don't want a super dramatic lip like today, it will still go in with an appropriate lip liner. I will probably blend it out a little bit so it looks a little bit more natural and then go in with like a tinted lip balm or lightly dab on a lipstick or something like that, just because I know that lip liners will help really shape my lips and it will help keep whatever lip balm or lipstick I have within the lines. So lip liners are now an essential part of my makeup routine. This is one of the products that I will throw into my purse whenever I leave the house now. It can work as a lip liner or a lipstick, you know, to like fill in the lips. So that is the reason why this is a part of my essentials now. All right, everyone, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Comment down below on what your beauty essentials are, whether it is makeup, hair care, body care, skincare, all that jazz. I would love to know. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!